Hi y'all, I'm going to share some of my reflections on our reading this week and comparing Dewey and Newman. I guess I will start by saying that I enjoyed both of their takes on the purpose of education, and though I found Newman a little bit obtuse and wordy, I thought that he had a lot of good things to say, and Dewey also is probably the person that I align a little more with as far as my own interpretation regarding the purpose of higher education. I think that even now, after all this time in a PhD program, I still struggle with the idea of knowledge for its own sake only. I just think that I understand that concept, but I feel the need to apply it to some way that we're going to help other people, to help society, to kind of have that altruistic piece and or create progress in some way, shape, or form. And Dewey expresses that. I really like how he discusses the need for educational institutions to align with progress and align with the needs of society. I think that's true, and I think it's really important. However, with that said, there were a lot of things that I really liked about Newman and what he had to say. And I think that there is something to the idea that there's something about knowledge in and of itself, the ability to obtain knowledge and to critically think, that are in and of itself, important and good enough. I think in my time working with students and watching how they grow and change, there's something to it. People who have been through an educational experience in college, they think differently. They honestly do, than people who haven't been through that. And is there value in that? Absolutely. There's value that you're never going to be able to see if you just train people for certain careers or in certain fields. I also really like Newman's emphasis on the community of learners. The fact that part of how you do learn and grow is by talking with other people who are learning and growing and having this community, and that is part of the entire educational experience. And I think for me, what I would like to do, in my head, or as far as how I conceptualize this, is combine both a little bit in that. So, as per Dewey, we are learning in specific fields for gains in a larger society than just the university. But as per Newman, we are doing it in a community of learners, and we are creating these experiences in such a way that somebody in X field is having a conversation with somebody in Y field, and they're coming to a common understanding, and they're learning common ways of approaching issues and problems, even as they are taking a approach that is going to work within their specific field in the long run. So I think that there are really good things about both, and I really enjoyed getting to know a little bit more about the philosophical background behind each writing. Thanks, y'all.